Hi, how are you? Hope you're doing well, having a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. I'm gonna do, well, it's the end of March, close to the end of March, and so I want to do like a quarter one review. The first quarter of the year is about to be over, and I kind of just want to go over like my planning system, my journals, and uh, just what's worked, what hasn't worked, or just what I feel like changing. Most of it is exactly the same, but let's just go over everything. I'll start with this because I already have it out on my desk. This is my Hobonichi A6, and it's in that I don't know, not vinyl. It's what is it? It's not the is it the Alletone cover? Yes, I think that's what it's called. Sorry. But I love this green. I didn't change the deco. I'm not someone who changes deco a lot. If you watch my channel regularly, you know. So I still have my modern analog little card here with a sticker that I got from a local store. And then inside of here, I just have this card. It's a little duck. And I love it so much. It's beautiful. And just sort of put this back here, this card, just for like the lines. And that up there, that's field notes. Those are all from Modern Analog or the Modern Journaler. Um, and then in here, I did take out the deco that was in here. I had like a horse bookmark. But these are the same. And then this is from plannermonkeyco. These are the stickers that I just used in here. So uh, let's see. I have Soft Paper Studio, plannermonkeyco, Sweet Christ Designs. It has some old Happy Planner, or not, Happy Paper Clouds, Paper Bitsco. I have a lot of Paper Bitsco. I love using stickers for my like daily journaling. So I just stick that in there now. Once this gets a little chunky, I'm going to take this out because it is kind of thick. Um, but I had it in my journaling bag, and I really only use it for this, so I figured why not just put it in here because it fits right now. But yeah, this is my original. Uh, Not a lot of deco here. It's got this little sticker on here that I got from Simple Paper, and I do have a code for Simple Paper, so you'll probably hear me mention Simple Paper a lot because that's where I get a lot of my stationery. I love that shop. I had this little corgi from Goulet Pens. It was a freebie when I got my ink samples. That little stickers from my daughter's Hello Kitty LOL surprise doll thing. Inside, this is all the same. Well, no, I put that machine in there, but that's the only thing. You can't see it because of the light, but there it is. Otherwise, everything is the same, I think. I haven't touched that. This is all the same. I love looking at this. And yeah, I don't use this really. My tracking, I always had a trouble keeping up with this last year, so I should have known that I could try to use this for something else. But yeah, again, have not kept up with this. So maybe since we completed the first page, I'll change it up and I'll figure out something. If you have any ideas, or like let me know what you use this for. I obviously want to be like personal, like not like any of my other trackers that I use in my other planners. Like this was more of like a social thing. I can't keep up with. Yeah, just let me know and just give me some ideas. But then my monthlies start here, and I just use these for my moods. I keep track of moods. Okay, I forgot I was keeping track of weather too, which seems really neat. So I should keep doing that. I guess at the end of February I stopped, and I haven't kept up with the weather at all in March. Um, but that seems like a really neat idea also for me to do. So I should probably do that. This is from Soft Paper Studio, little tabs this month. And then yeah, I've just been keeping up with my dailies. I did get sick in February, and then my kids got sick. It was just a busy month, so there's a lot of days in February that I missed. Um, you'll see a lot of blank pages, but it's fine. I honestly like it's if if I write, I write. If I don't, I don't. I put a little bit of deco in here every now and then, and when I need to write more. If I need to write more than what's written, I just use like the empty back notes pages because I don't ever use these, and I'll just cut a little piece out and I'll tape it here and I write on that. I track my like menstrual cycle with these little stickers from Paper Bits Co. So like when I'm on and it's lighter, really simple. So just little deco here and there. My monthly pages are freebies from Sterling Ink. And yeah, so just like last year, this A6 has been great for just daily journaling. And I love the size. It's just simple. So that's still in my system. My personal rings is obviously like my personal planner, and this has been with me for years and years and years. I have not changed. I think 22 and 23, I kind of experimented with the pocket rings, but that was not for me. Yeah, but the pocket rings is not for me. So I've been in personal rings ever since. I don't need to try any other sizes. I'm perfectly fine with my covers that I have and the deco that I have. I just like I'm not someone who changes things up all the time or needs to, so I stick with my personal ring because it works for me. I added this little wand charm. It's a Harry Potter charm I got from Michaels, along with this game or I added these like paint samples. They're from the Magnolia paints, but I don't know. These ones were really pretty paint samples like compared to usual paint samples, and I loved the names of them and the color for springtime. So I those are in there. But this is basically, I mean, you can see all of my other videos and stuff. It's all my personal stuff. Nothing has changed. Besides that little bit of deco. If you saw my March like flip through recent one, it's all the same. It's just personal planning, personal matters, family matters. So that is still in my system. And then I have, I guess next would be my dailies, my everyday carries, and I have my passport here. Then I also have my hobonichi weeks, which is right here, and these are my daily carries. This is a little more simple than this one is, so depending on if I am running out real quick, I'll probably just grab this. If I'm going to be out for like a while, if I'm going to like, if I know I'm going to appointments and stuff, I'll take this. Um, but if something happens and I'm out with just this has all the basic info in it, so I don't have to worry about forgetting important dates or events or scheduling mishaps or whatever. Because you never know if you get a phone call and someone's like, "Can we reschedule?" So um, all the basic stuff is in here, but this one has a lot of extra stuff. And this is always my big bag. It's just that if I don't always need to carry my large bag with me, especially since my toddler is now potty trained. I don't need to carry a giant bag anymore. But I love the Hobonichi week, so I'm not gonna just like put everything in here. Um, I love how much this carries, and yet it's still so like simple and light, and I don't know. It's just the Hobonichi weeks is just perfect. Um, but I did change some things with this. So this is my again everyday carry, has all the basic stuff in it. This is like stuff my daughter is saying, speaking, like new sentences, new words. I write that down. My monthlies are obviously just everything you need in the monthly. And then my weeks, basically like this. If you're watching my plan with me, then you'll know how I set it up and everything and whatnot. So my weeklies, I have my notes pages in the back, and I did make like a little content list. What do you call it? Table of contents. uh, so I basically just have all of this, which is all my setup. Bucket list, my adulting log, wish lists. This is my son's like book list, so I know which ones he has already. These are my like things I'm currently using. So all my skincare, all my bath care items, hair care, my makeup, uh, just in case I forget while I'm out, like what brand or what exactly I'm using. It's all here. The clothing, shoe sizes for my family, and then I had this little list of things because honestly, it's really hard with 3 kids sometimes. I I feel like most of the time it's in my brain, but then every now and then I get them switched up. So I have this little list handy where every now and then I'll write something else new when I discover if they like it, if they don't like it, check or X. Super simple. Bill tracker, back to school list, and birthday planning. Um, I have my home inventory shopping, so this is just a master list of things we need, and then I have my entertainment here. So this is just things that I'm reading, watching, and then once I finish, I'll rate it. And then last is my trackers. Super simple, and I already just I planned the months out all the way through until December. After that is my Christmas planning, where I just mark off gifts that I bought for people and wrapped it. I just gotta write everyone out. I already outlined everything. Some stickers here from the Modern Journaler, just like basic planning stickers. I love these colors though. And then that is it. This is all on my Troggin cover. And I used the Uniball Signo 307, right? Yeah, 307. It's my favorite pen for the hobonichi weeks. I love it. I put this field notes cover on here. It's just a printable from Paper Minty Studio. I think it's really cute for spring, summer. And I just add just a little bit of flair to it. Yeah, going strong on my Troggin cover. Not using this as a wallet currently because I found a cute Coach wallet at the thrift store, and I love that thing right now. So obsessed with it. But I did use this as my wallet, and I mean it works perfectly. I have some cloth and paper stickers in there. Um, yeah, absolutely love this as my wallet. But anyway, so when I'm not using this, I have my Passport Traveler's notebook cover. And inside, I just have, well, I have a little card holder for some card deco. And then I have my saricastudio insert, which is like my daily checklist planning. So I like to test different styles every week. Um, so this one I just sort of like went with it. And then like this one also, just kind of everywhere. It's a little messy. I did this and I really, really liked this layout. This one is basically the same thing, but I didn't need lines in the middle. And I went back to the lines because I just really liked it. But I do change like the dates, the all the date stuff. I'll change up just to switch it up a little bit. So I just do the stamps, but it's all the same. I just write out like highlights, and then to do. This is the one where I really just write out like every morning. I just write out what I need to do, and that's it. This week I have actually been taking this one out more, so I haven't been using it that much. Um, So this week also I didn't really use it that much, and then I also use these cute little stickers, the icon stickers, and I actually really do like that. It's cute. This is this week. Um, I definitely had a busy day going out, and I love that I put this sticky note in here. It's the Paper Toast Designs with the L Plans bundle, so you can edit all this, and I just have what to do to buy. I wrote down the stores I needed to go to, and then what I needed from each store because it wasn't a browsing day. It was I have a lot of stores to go to that day, so we're just getting exactly what I need from those stores, and that's it. Um, but this is also I used a new pen. So I've been using ooh, previously my Kaweikos, and they're a little thinner, but they're just really scratchy, and I'm not a huge fan of that. If I get another Kaweiko, I'm definitely gonna try to get like a medium or a bold. This is the Pilot Kakuno, and that's what I'm using here. This one's a little too bold, but this is in the medium. And I just ordered the fine from Simple Paper last night, so I'm gonna get the fine one in the ivory color of this. I do really, really, really love this pen. And I mean, a lot of people say it's a good beginner pen, but I mean, I guess it is. I really love writing it. It's just so smooth. It just glides on the page like butter. Wonderful. So I usually keep that with this. And those are my daily, and then I have my monthly, which I really only use for scheduling things to look at. So my little paw print stamps when I was dog sitting, and important dates and stuff I write down. This is really just if I need to glance at it for any important dates. I have my sticker release paper booklet in here, and that is it for this. I did have my insert for my memory keeping in here, but I took that out and then I had it on my desk for a while. But I have just recently replaced it. So hang on, I'm trying to find the actual book that I was using, but I can't find it. Anyway, I was using the passport insert and I got rid of it because I was just not feeling the size anymore. And I loved it last year. I was in love, love, love with it last year. But this year I just was not feeling it as much. And I wanted to try something new for journaling. So I already had this, which I was using for, I'll show you a page where I don't have any extra stuff hanging out. Just like how, just writing important like highlights and then putting like sticker deco out. Like I did that. I'm trying to find where I didn't actually add my extra stuff in already. But I don't have a page. I already added extra stuff everywhere. Okay, so whatever. So that's all I was doing. Highlights and a little bit of sticker deco. And that was just getting, it's to the point where I was just like, this is ridiculous because I already have a daily journal where I write down everything, right? I have my planners where I write down the stuff I need to do and go to. So I already, all of that is just kind of everywhere. I don't need to just write it again. And I love looking back on it and looking at it, but I was just like, I don't need to have all these things. Plus having my passport, like memory keeper. I was like, it's just ridiculous to have two basically different versions of a memory keeper. So I put these two together. And so this is like what I had before. And I took out the pages from my passport and I just tipped them in to the week that they're on. So like this is how they looked. That was just a cover, but I have like my memory, well technically my traveler's notebook memory keeper was more for like junk journaling, happy mail, like all that stuff. And this is more for highlights of like my family. So I'm sort of just kind of putting the two together now. And like I stuck some new pictures in here and more of these pages. And they're basically, you can just flip them this way, at least while I only had a couple pages done. I was just so over doing it. So yeah, because all this writing, I was like writing a lot more, I realized in here. And last year it was a lot of junk and happy mail and a little bit of writing. And I really, really like that. But I wasn't feeling the size for it anymore. And I also wasn't feeling this size. Or not the size, but I wasn't feeling the highlights and the sticker to go. I was not into it anymore. Okay. And even now I'm just I'm trying to find a good, okay, look, here's a page where I didn't add anything into it because I didn't have anything to add into it. So this is what my pages look like. It was highlights and stickers, just a little bit of deco. And it's really cute to look at. I love looking at this. I love when other people do this and when they decorate it and it looks like it's really cute, but I just wasn't feeling it for myself anymore. So this is when we went out. So again, I have like receipts, the coffee house, things that I kept, ephemera and things, another picture that's from Chipotle. And then that week, honestly, nothing really happened. So yeah, this is that's the dog I was sitting. I got some new work gloves, so I stuck this in here. And there wasn't a lot else to write about those days, so I didn't. And then this was a testing page where I just sort of, I was like, I'm just gonna put this stuff in here, but I don't want it to be a bunch of blank. So I did write out the highlights again, and stick some stickers in, and then I posted all this stuff on top. But then I was like, after I did this, I was like, I don't really need to have all that extra stuff. I'm okay with just some writing a few things here and there, and then just putting everything else here. This is when I went to my parents' house, and they got sushi for us, and it was so good, so good. Got a new plant mister. This is, see, I got a Coach wallet for 15 bucks at a thrift store. So stuck the little tag in there. And then here is this week where I'm just gonna put junk ephemera in here. I tested out some, or I didn't test out, I already tested them on the store, but I put my new color swatches in here, my new markers. So I just wrote that down. I was like, oh, these are the new markers. That's a new stamp. And same thing here. That's the new color for my new zebra brush pen. I put my Carhartt beanie on here. So these actually go together. And I wrote, I found a Carhartt beanie on clearance for $9. So of course I got it. It's in the brown. I love brown. Got my McDonald's receipt in here. And this was a special McDonald's meal because I had picked the boys up early and I just decided to take them all out to eat. But so this is what my memory keeping junk journaling is going to be. It's just going to be all together in here. And then of course I have my other half of the year waiting also. But this is what it's going to look like from now on. So that's really like the big change. I did get this, and it's a galenleather pouch. I found it on Mercari. I've been wanting one for the longest time, so I was so happy finding it, and it's so beautiful. But it holds my Twispies, and it also kind of holds my little sticker booklet, which I use. I don't know, for like random things. But I put those together in here, and that all goes inside my planner kit, which is the same planner I've had for a couple years now. It's from plannermonkeyco, and I just stuck those pens on there. There's some junk in there. I need to clean it. But I like got random stuff in here. Some happy planner stickers. I was writing in my new garden planner, so I found this planner at Marshall's last month, and like, look how cute. There's little mushrooms on there, and Hello Kitty is holding a little mushroom. And I mean, I already had enough planners for this year, but this yellow was calling me. The Hello Kitty, the little mushroom design is all over. So I was like, I gotta get it. It was on clearance. And I was like, I really was needing to find a use for it, but I just kept like flipping through the pages. And I honestly love this setup. I think if I just wanted to change my planning system completely, I would get this again. I love the way this is set up. I like that the monthlies are right in front of the weeklies and it's not all together. I feel like it's easier to look at. I look at the monthlies more this way. But this is my new like outdoors planner. So I have like chicken planning, and then I have my garden planning in here. So it started this month. So I basically have been like my to-do list for outdoor stuff. And then I have like some things I need to buy here. But basically like when I planted some things, I picked up some wood pallets this day. I sowed some seeds inside this day. I ordered some things, and like when I got deliveries in, like just specifically for yard work and stuff. And these are just like little notes and things about the day. But I just sort of started this, so there's not a whole lot. But I did want to mention that this is in my system currently, and hopefully it stays for a while. That's why I brought this in. This is really old, so it's like really thin and used up. But I do really love this pack. So I put those out together. And then I also have my plannermonkeyco. This is just so days like when I go like thrifting, or when I try things on, and like when I switch out my clothing systems for the seasons, and when I list things on like Mercari or Depop or Poshmark. I'll put that there, and then when someone buys it, I list it here. This is just basically just my closet book. So that is not it, because there's one more, and I can't go through it a whole bunch, but I mean, it's literally been in my system all last year. It's the same. This is my finance planner, and it's another hobonichi weeks. But I just have, this is what I use to keep up with my finances. So I have expenses in here, and then on this side I'll write income, and then expenses on this side. And this is the dailies, and I do that for every week. And then the monthlies I write out like when bills are due. I have a checklist down here too, like if I paid it off, and then here for this day, I basically just it's daily expenses. So again, like whatever I fill out here, my expenses there, just I put here, and then it's like a glance of the whole year of what I spent every day. But it's not. I mean, it's not. I guess not actual daily expenses because I include the bills and stuff those days also. Um, it's a lot because my husband usually goes out to work and then he gets breakfast out and then he'll usually get a snack and then he gets like lunch out and then he usually gets stops at the gas station on the way home and then he gets more stuff. So we have a lot of daily expenses. I don't think there's hardly any days where we actually spend zero money. Um, but yeah, so that's that. Um, and this is in a Christina Loves Planning cover. It's a wallet, fits the hobonichi weeks perfectly. Um, so that's that, and that is my whole planning journaling system. And yeah, not a lot. Again, not a lot has changed. It's all the same. I've been keeping up with it all pretty well. It was February was sketchy just because everyone being sick and everything. Um, these are the only things that really changed, and technically not really this. It was just the insert, one of the inserts in here I took out, and then I completely changed and made this my junk journaling memory keeper. So anyway, that's all I have, and hopefully this is good for the rest of the year. Again, I'm not someone who really changes things all the time, so I expect this to be my system for the rest of the year. But if anything changes, I will update, I guess, the next quarter. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.